Hello, reader. I'm so happy to see you after such a long break. My whole family and I have been working very hard on our 5th season of adventures for you, but I wanted to let you know that it might not go exactly as we planned. You see, it takes a long time to write and record our stories and songs, and it takes a lot of people, too. Just like you, we're being extremely careful about germs. And as a result, we've had to change some of our plans for recording and make other adjustments in our store in recent days. We know, though, that you might be home from school unexpectedly over the next few weeks, and I promise we are going to try to get as much content out to you as we possibly can. So be sure to follow us on facebook.com/readingbug, where we're posting live story times every single day, Monday through Friday, as well as craft activities, videos, and more, including a couple of St. Patrick's Day crafts for you. Our plan was to begin a new season of adventures in April, and we do have some great ones written, but we might need to make a few adjustments. Because of our commitment to the health of our customers and staff, we've made the difficult decision to close our bookstore in California for a little while. But we're still taking and fulfilling orders online. We've got amazing personalized care packages for those of you who might be home from school at thereadingbug.com/care, and you can always subscribe to our monthly subscription box service at readingbugbox.com. While we're all working to adjust to some big changes all around us, I hope we'll continue to have lots of fun together to brighten one another's days. Please continue to send us emails at talkback@readingbugadventures.com with story ideas, questions, and feedback. It makes me and the Reading Bug so happy to hear from you. Thanks so much for your support, and we can't wait to share our new adventures with you. Now, we may not have a brand new adventure to share today, but today's a great day to revisit an old adventure, don't you think? So what are we waiting for? Let's fly! It's time for a Reading Bug!
Lauren! Reading Bug! Reader! Come on, come on, come on! Let's go, let's go, let's go! We gotta hurry up! Oh, hey, whoa! I'm not sure if you noticed, but you three are turning bright Green! Green!
Green? Stop joking around, Spelling Bee. No one is turning... Oh. Reader, look at you! The Spelling Bee is right! You're green from head to toe! And so am I. Oh, gosh, what's happening?
And look, my beautiful red shell has turned to green too. What's going on? Well, it is St. Patrick's Day today. Maybe that has something to do with it.
St. Patrick's Day? Of course! The only other time I've turned green like this was in our Irish adventure, when we met our tricky leprechaun friend, Liam Lanigan. Do you think Liam had something to do with this?
Well, at least nobody's going to pinch you today.
Pinch me?
That's right. On St. Patrick's Day, you get pinched if you're not wearing at least a touch o' green. Some folklore says that's because green is invisible to leprechauns, and leprechauns love to pinch. But we also wear green to celebrate the cultural heritage of Ireland.
Hey, reader, you may be turning green, but are you wearing any green today?
St. Patrick's Day can be a lot of fun. It's a day to celebrate with family, have a yummy meal, and sing and dance. Remember Liam taught us all about it? St. Patrick was born over 1,500 years ago and was kidnapped by Irish pirates when he was 16 years old. He spent 6 years in Ireland before escaping back home. After that, he went to France to become a Catholic priest, thanking God for his escape, and many years later, after he became a Catholic bishop, he returned to Ireland to build schools and churches all over the country. He was kind and gentle and loved by all. After he died, the Catholic Church named him a saint, and now he's considered the patron saint of Ireland. St. Patrick's Day celebrates his life and observes his death.
That's right. On St. Patrick's Day, people often eat green foods, dance to Irish music, and even try a little bit of leprechaun trickery by playing pranks on friends and family. Reader, if you have a bit of green food coloring at home, you can use it to color your drink at dinner. Or your ice cream for dessert.
But Lauren, reader, why are we turning green? Green is a perfectly fine color, but I don't want to stay this way forever. Oh yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you. I think I may have caught a leprechaun in my leprechaun trap this morning. I heard a pretty funny noise. Do you think that might have anything to do with your green complexion?
I don't know, but we better go find out. Come on, reader, let's go check the Spelling Bee's leprechaun trap.
Look, there's the trap. I'd recognize that laugh anywhere. Liam, is that you?
You outsmarted me again.
Liam, what are you doing here? I thought you were in Tir na Nog. I can't believe we caught you again. Did you have something to do with turning us green?
Hey, stop laughing. That's not very nice. We've captured you, remember?
Okay, you got me.
That's right, we do. Now, we'll promise to let you go, but only if you turn us back. None of us want to stay green forever. Do we have a deal?
Well, do we?
It's all in good fun, I swear.
So that's a yes then. Great. On the count of 3. Then please, please, please change us back to our normal colors. Reader, count with me. 1, 2, 3.
Fulfiddly fop! There.
Reader, it's working! All the green is disappearing and you're looking just like yourself again. Liam, as much as we like seeing you, we could do without your mischief.
I'm not mean. I just like to have me fun, that's all.
We know. Happy St. Patrick's Day, Liam. And happy St. Patrick's Day to you too, reader. I hope you have a wonderful day. And as a special treat, how about we head back on our Iris adventure and remember when we first met this sneaky leprechaun. Ready to go?
Let's fly.
It's time for a Reading Bug adventure.
It's a Reading Bug adventure. There's lots of fun in store. Just inside our book bag, there's new places to explore. Grab your crayons and paper and your imaginations too. The Reading Bug and I can't wait to share our trip with you.
Reader, hi. It's so wonderful to see you. Are you excited about our adventure today? Where do you think we'll be going? I'd ask the Reading Bug, but I haven't seen her yet. I wonder where she might be.
Lauren, reader, over here, look. I did it. I can't believe it, but I caught him. Look.
Oh, Reader, look over there. It's the Reading Bug. She's coming toward us, but she's not alone. It looks like she's brought someone with her. A tiny little man. And she's standing on the very top of his tall hat.
Can you believe it? It worked! I caught him!
Reader, I don't think that tiny little man looks happy at all. But the Reading Bug is ecstatic. She's jumping up and down and dancing. Look at that poor, sad little guy. He's not like any man I've ever seen before. He has pointy ears sticking out from his tall, pointed green hat, and wild red hair, and a long red beard. He's wearing a white shirt and a green jacket, green pants, and yellow tights with green and yellow socks. On his feet are beautiful shiny brown shoes with big glittery silver buckles, matching a buckle on his hat. Reader, do you think that tiny man could be a leprechaun?
Top of the morning to you, Lauren and reader. Meet my new friend, Liam Lanigan.
Are you serious?
Reading Bug? Your friend doesn't look too happy. Are you sure you two are friends?
Well...
Hi, Liam. My name is Lauren, and this is the Reading Bugs and my reader friend. We're glad to meet you. Any friend of the Reading Bug is a friend of ours.
I'm no friend of this wee bug. She's captured me. I was minding my own business and she trapped me.
What? Reading Bug, is this true?
Well, sort of. You see, I was reading How to Build the Leprechaun Trap by Larissa Giuliano, and it inspired me to build a trap of my own. I never thought it'd actually catch a leprechaun, but I did. Lauren, reader, don't take your eyes off him. If we stop looking at him for even a split second, he'll disappear.
Disappear?
Yes, so keep looking right at him.
Okay, if you say so.
It was a tricky little trap this bug set for me. I escaped many a child's leprechaun trap in my day, but this one fooled me.
I was really proud of my leprechaun trap, and I spent a lot of time thinking about it and building it. At first, I considered painting a rainbow and leaving marshmallow treats to attract my leprechaun. Then putting a box on a string above that could fall down and catch him while he snacked.
Ha! Marshmallows! No one leaves out marshmallows unless it's a trap. I would escape that no problem.
Then I thought about making a table and meal with glue underneath that would stick to the leprechaun's shoe.
Clever. And I do love me food. But I always check for glue traps before tucking into a good meal. Children been trying to catch me for nearly 200 years.
200 years? You're that old?
Old! I'm a young, spry 188 years old, thank you very much.
But I decided to be even more clever. I mixed craft glue, a touch of water, and gold glitter in a cup until it looked just like a pot full of gold dust. I set the cup on a net spread over a hole in the garden, and I built a rainbow bridge that led straight to the pot of gold, because everyone knows that leprechauns can't resist gold.
Ugh, she's right. I couldn't resist a handful of gold dust. I jumped for it, dropped into the hold, and was stuck there until this bug checked her trap this morning. She hasn't taken her eyes off me since, so I haven't had a chance to escape. Yet. You look like sensible folk. Can you tell her to let me go?
Reading Bug, it's not nice to trap someone like that. Why wouldn't you let him go?
Because now that I've caught him, he needs to give me his gold.
His gold? He's going to give you his gold? Why?
Because those are the rules.
I'm afraid she's right. If any leprechaun is ever caught, we must surrender our gold to our captor. Oh, it pains me so much to have to give you this. But here is me gold. One shiny gold coin for you.
Oh, wow. Look at the coin, Reader.
Not so fast, Liam. Leprechauns are notorious tricksters. I'm keeping my eye on you.
This coin is beautiful. It's about twice the size of a quarter and 4 times as thick. It's heavy, too. Feel it. And look how shiny the gold is. The sunlight is reflecting off the surface, and there's a beautiful rainbow embossed on the top. Hey, wait. What? Did you see that? The coin just disappeared. 1 second I was holding it, and the next second it was gone.
Aha! I knew it. That was a trick coin, wasn't it, Liam?
You outsmarted me again. Usually, I hand someone the coin, and as soon as they take their eyes off me, I'm gone. Long before the coin disappears.
Nice try, but we've still got you. What are you going to do?
Okay, you got me. Here's what I'll do for you. I'll grant you 3 wishes for letting me go. How's that sound?
That sounds great. But what's the catch?
No catch at all, except you need to return me to the Emerald Isle.
The Emerald Isle? Like in Wizard of Oz?
No, Lauren. The Emerald City is in the Wizard of Oz. The Emerald Isle is what some call Ireland. It's a country near the United Kingdom, and it's where leprechauns and many other magical creatures live. What are you doing so far away from home anyway, Liam?
I've lost me way and haven't been back home in years. Just wandering around the globe, picking up gold where I can find it, and avoiding children and others who want to capture me. It's pretty scary for a leprechaun to travel alone these days. Children are always trying to trap us or trick us in order to steal our gold. That's why we hide our gold at the end of the rainbow. It's easy for leprechauns to follow rainbows to the very end, but it's almost impossible for humans to reach the end of a rainbow.
I never thought of that before, but you're right, Liam. I see rainbows in the sky all the time, but they're always so far away that I never seem to be able to follow them to the very end. If you need to get back to Ireland, Liam, you're with the right bug. The Reading Bug takes us on adventures to all kinds of places using her magical book bag. And our imaginations, of course.
It's true. But how do I know this isn't a trick, too?
It's not, I promise. I'm so homesick, and I need to get back. Would you please take me in return for 3 wishes? Here, I'll even give you my lucky 4-leaf clover as a promise not to run away.
Look, Reader, the clover does have 4 leaves. Thank you, Liam. I'll hold on to this and keep it safe so we can return it to you once we're home and get our 3 wishes.
So that's a yes then? We have a bargain?
Yes.
Then let's seal it with a bit of leprechaun magic, shall we? We hereby agree to this contract that if you can help me to backtrack to the home of me youth, I'll deliver in truth 3 wishes to this bug as payback. Fulfiddly-fop! There. Our magical pact is now sealed.
Okay, Liam. We're always happy to help someone in need, but I'm still not sure we can trust you completely. Leprechauns, the Myths, Legends, and Lore by Bob Curran says that leprechauns can be really sneaky. You are in luck, though. In addition to How to Build a Leprechaun Trap, I've been reading lots and lots of other books about Ireland and leprechauns, and I have them all with me in my magic book bag. So, we should be able to get you home. See? Some of the books in my book bag are The Itsy Bitsy Leprechaun by Geoffrey Burton, The Story of the Leprechaun by Catherine Teagan, and Ronan Boyle and the Bridge of Riddles by Thomas Lennon.
That's a great selection of some of my favorites.
Yeah, sounds like more than enough to get us and Liam back to his home. What are we waiting for? Let's go.
Not so fast, Lauren. Leprechauns aren't the only magical fairies in Ireland.
Fairies?
Aye, leprechauns be a type of fairy, or as we call them in Ireland, she.
I've read that all kinds of fairies live in Ireland, and they come in all types of shapes and sizes. They can be evil and scary, like the Bally Bugs and Pukas, or playful and good, like the Trooping Fairies. Or they could be somewhere in between, like sneaky leprechauns.
I may be a trickster, but it's all in good fun, I swear.
Okay, Liam. But if we're going on an adventure with fairies, both good and bad, we're going to want to stretch ourselves out and get ready first. You never know if we might run into danger.
I can't believe I almost forgot. Yes, thank you, Reading Bug. Let's all stretch our arms and legs before we go on our adventure today, to make sure we're ready for whatever she we may encounter, or to keep up with our very tricky leprechaun friend. That's it. Everybody stand up, unless you're buckled into your car seat, and wiggle your fingers and toes. Are you wiggling? Great! Now, stretch your arms up high over your head. Perfect!
Stretch up high, touch the sky, crouch down low and wiggle your toes. Swing your arms from side to side, let's get ready to go. Stretch up high, touch the sky, crouch down low and wiggle your toes. Swing your arms from side to side, now we're ready to go.
That felt wonderful, didn't it, reader? I feel all stretched out and ready to go.
Before we go, one last thing. Reader, did you remember to bring crayons and paper with you today? Just like the illustrators of the books that we read, we draw pictures of everything we see and do on our adventures to retell our story to friends and family when we get back. If you don't have crayons and paper, don't worry. Just pause the podcast or ask a grown-up to help, and we'll be right here when you come back.
Okay, reader, it's time for our adventure to begin. After traveling all over the earth, Liam wants to return to the land of his birth. So let's follow the rainbow to the Emerald Isle, where he lived with the she when he was a child.
Look, the book bag is growing bigger and bigger, big enough to fit us all inside. And take a peek inside, reader. What do you see in there? That's right. Words, pictures, and characters from all the incredible books swirling around inside. There are rolling green hills and a pot filled with hundreds of shiny gold coins. And look at the beautiful rainbows that are slowly stretching from one end of the book bag to the other. Over there, I see a man with a kind face and a long white beard wearing a green hat, a long white robe with a green cloak draped on top, and a green cross hanging from his neck. And are those real words? Reader, look at those funny words flying around. Chloricons, Fairgerig, Bally Bugs, and Tir na Nog. How silly they look and sound.
I think those words are from an ancient Irish language called Gaelic. I read that many Irish stories were first told in Gaelic by Celts who came to Ireland from Europe. Oh, hey! I have a great idea, Liam. We always count to 3 before we jump into the book bag together. Can you help us count to 3 in Gaelic today? You say each number first, and then we'll say it after you, before we jump inside the book bag.
Of course, I'd be happy to help and set us off on the right course to the Emerald Isle. First is number 1, a hain.
A hain.
Good. Now, 2 is a doe.
A doe.
Very good. Now, 3, a tree.
A tree. Very good. Now all together and into the book bag. A hane, a doe, a tree. Jump!
Let's jump inside our book bag. What will we find there? Imaginations run away. What's in our book bag? Our trusty book bag. What will we learn about today? Here we go! Look, reader. There's a rainbow stretched out in the sky above us, and we're zipping off the ground right towards it. Everything below us is quickly fading from sight as we zoom toward the red, yellow, orange, green, blue, indigo, and violet of the rainbow.
Oh, wow. Look around us, reader. We've reached the rainbow and are immersed in its colors. They're all around us as we follow its path. Towards Ireland, I assume.
If we keep going this way, maybe we'll reach the end of the rainbow and the pot of gold there.
Not so fast, Reading Bug. I think we're dropping out of the rainbow's path now and heading back to the ground. Look down. The land below us is a magnificent green color, like a giant emerald. That must be why they call it the Emerald Isle.
Yes, it rains so much in Ireland that the meadows and pastures and trees are the most beautiful shade of deep green.
Well, it looks like we're going to land right in the middle of the green trees and meadows because the book bag is coming in for a landing.
We're there! Liam, let's get you home. Everybody out of the bag.
Oh, hey! Looks like we're not the only ones in this beautiful green meadow, doesn't it, reader? We're surrounded by sheep. Lots and lots and lots of sheep.
I did read in How to Build a Leprechaun Trap that there are more sheep in Ireland than people. So I guess it's no surprise that we landed in the middle of this very large flock of sheep.
Shelly, how are ya? Seamus, been a while, mate? Siobhan, I missed you.
Liam, you, know these sheep?
Know 'em? They're practically family. This is me meadow. I'm home.
But don't you have any real family or friends to come home to?
Other leprechauns? Oh, no. Leprechauns are solitary she, which means each leprechaun lives alone. Although, we do like to come together to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick's Day is an Irish national holiday that is held on March 17th each year. It is celebrated by people and leprechauns all over the world.
Liam, we got you safely back to your home and your sheep, just like we promised. It's time for you to live up to your end of the bargain and grant the Reading Bug her 3 wishes before we head back to our homes. Reading Bug, have you thought about what you're going to wish for?
Wait! Not so fast. You have not yet fulfilled your part of our pact.
Of course we have. You said so yourself. This meadow is your home.
Yes, it is me home, but our agreement was that you'd return me to the home of me youth before I'd grant your wishes. Remember? This may be me home now, but we've a long way to get to the home of me youth, Tir na Nog.
Tir na Nog? What is Tir na Nog? Liam, you tricked us. We thought we just had to get you back to Ireland, which we've done.
Magic is a tricky thing, Lauren, and so are leprechauns. When you cast a spell or make a wish, words matter. And me words said, home of me youth. So, what are we waiting for? Let's go!
Tir na Nog. We've seen that word before, haven't we, reader? Oh, yes, I remember now. It's one of the strange words that I saw swirling around in the book bag. What is Tir na Nog? Is it a nearby town or village?
Unfortunately, no, Lauren. I read in the Magic Treehouse Fact Tracker Leprechauns and Irish Folklore that Tir na Nog is a hidden, enchanted world of everlasting youth, beauty, health, abundance, and joy. When you're there, you never grow a day older.
Oh, I see. That's what Liam meant by the land of me youth.
Exactly. And Tir na Nog is full of fairies. Sorry, she. As more and more people have moved to Ireland and plowed up the fields and meadows to build houses, factories, and offices, many of the she have moved to magical fairy kingdoms like Tir na Nog that are located deep inside the emerald green hills. So many leprechauns have moved there that leprechauns are now listed as a protected species under European law.
That's right, Reading Bug. Tir na Nog is so full of magic that the Shees celebrate our favourite day, St. Patrick's Day, every day of the year there. That means there are parades and parties, corned beef and cabbage, green cupcakes and Irish dancing every day. What fun! I've dreamed about going to Tir na Nog since I was a wee leprechaun, and now you're finally gonna help me get there and to dance and party and live forever.
This was your plan all along, wasn't it, Liam? You tricked us into coming here and taking you to Tir na Nog. But why didn't you just go there on your own?
On me own? Are you serious? No. No one would ever travel to Tir na Nog on their own. It's a long and dangerous journey through the Peat Bogs to get there. And there are Bally Bugs and pukas and all kinds of other magical creatures trying to keep us good she from reaching the enchanted city. As a solitary leprechaun, I have no one to help me face those dangers. I need your help to get me there in one piece.
Yikes! Reading Bug. Reader, did you hear that? It sounds like it's a long and dangerous journey to Tir na Nog. Do we really want to go? Maybe we should just leave Liam here and continue on our adventure in other, safer parts of Ireland. What do you think?
But then again, what better way to see Ireland while we're here than with a leprechaun tour guide? And when we make it, we'll have 3 magical wishes to use. Can you imagine what you'd wish for, reader, if you had 3 wishes? I say we help him.
You do? Well, okay then. Liam, I guess we'll do it. We'll help you get to Tir na Nog.
Hooray! Then what are we waiting for? We're just getting older standing around here.
If we're traveling as far as you say we are, Liam, I'm not sure we'll be able to walk there. We can't stay in Ireland forever. We need to get back home to our families. So we'll need to find a faster way to get there. Anyone have any ideas?
When I need to travel, I hop on the back of one of me sheep friends. Here. Shamrock, come here. See?
Good idea, Liam. But Rita and I are much too big to ride on the back of a sheep. We're going to need to find another way.
Unless?
What do you have in mind, Reading Bug?
Well, what if I used one of my wishes to make you as small as Liam? I still have 2 wishes left, and I'm not sure there's any other way to get us to Tir na Nog today.
You may be right, Reading Bug. But are you sure you want to lose one wish? And Liam, is it even possible to use one of the wishes now?
I'll let you use one wish, but...
But? It always seems like there's a catch with you, isn't there?
You have to make your wish in rhyme, or it won't work. The magic only works if you can make it rhyme. And not any kind of rhyme either. It has to be a limerick.
A limerick? What's that?
A limerick is an Irish sort of rhyme. It has 5 lines, 3 long and 2 short. The first 2 lines are long, and they must rhyme with each other. The 3rd and 4th lines are shorter and share a separate rhyme. And the 5th line is long again, and rhymes with lines 1 and 2, like this. There once was a leprechaun named Liam. His height made it quite hard to see him. And on the top of his head, his hair was bright red. Trust me, you'd rather see him than be him. Got it? Your wish needs to be a limerick, or it won't work.
Oh my. Rhyming is hard enough, but a limerick? I'm not sure I can do it. Let's see. We want to start journeying, but Lauren and Reader are too tall. What rhymes with tall, Reader? Okay, well, here goes nothing. On the backs of these sheep we are keen, to ride across the country all green. But the humans are tall, so I wish they'd grow small so that we can begin journeying. How is that? Think it will work?
Oh yes, that will work. Hold on tight as I say the magic words and grant your first wish. Ready? Fulfiddly-fa!
Oh my, what a strange feeling, Reader. Something's happening. Do you feel it too? It's like my skin is getting tighter and tighter and all of my fingers and toes are getting tingly. Hey, look! Liam's growing bigger and bigger and... Oh no! Reader, he isn't getting bigger. We are getting smaller. Whoa! Whoa! That was really, really weird, wasn't it, Reader? But I think it worked. Look around. I think I'm just about as tall as Liam is now, and you're... Oh! Oh no, reader. I think something may have gone wrong. Look at yourself. You did shrink to Liam's size, but you're all green. Your fingers are green. Your face is green. Your ears are green, and even your hair is green.
Lauren, you're green too.
I am? Ah! I am! Look at my hands and my arms. Liam, what did you do?
I couldn't help it. I just couldn't resist. When you made your wish, you said you wanted to ride across the country all green, and now you can. Because you are both now all green.
Liam, what a rotten trick.
I told you, you needed to choose your words carefully when making wishes or spells.
Lauren, reader, you sure do look silly, but we really don't have time to waste. Do you feel okay? Even though you're green, I think we have to get going to Tir na Nog if we want to make it there today.
Ah, yes. Let's get going. Looking at you two will keep me in good spirits the whole way. Here, I'll ride Shamrock, you ride Shelley there, Lauren, and reader, you can ride Seamus.
I don't think this is very funny at all. But I guess we should have known that Liam would play a trick on us any chance he got. Reader, hold on to Seamus the sheep's neck and hop up onto his back, like me. Watch. Okay, now your turn. Great. Ready, everyone? Reading Bug, hop up here on my shoulder. Now let's ride. Liam, you got to have your fun at Readers and My expense. How about you do a little bit of kindness and tell us more about Ireland and St. Patrick's Day? We have a long way to travel, so it would be nice to learn a little bit more about where we are.
Oh, of course. I'm not mean. I just like to have me fun, that's all. Let's see. Tell you more about St. Patrick in Ireland, huh? Well, how's this? St. Patrick was not named Patrick, and he was not born in Ireland.
What? You're tricking us again, aren't you?
No, Lauren, he's right. No one knows for sure what St. Patrick's real name was. He was born over 1,500 years ago, in about 385 AD, in either Scotland or Wales.
Very good, Reading Bug. And when St. Patrick was 16 years old, he was kidnapped by Irish pirates and spent 6 years in Ireland before escaping back. After that, he went to France, where he decided to become a Catholic priest to thank God for his escape. And many years later, after he became a Catholic bishop, he returned to Ireland to build schools and churches all over the country. He was kind and gentle and loved by all. After he died, the Catholic Church named him a saint, and now he is considered the patron saint of Ireland.
Yeah, there are many legends about St. Patrick, Lauren. My favorite is the legend of St. Patrick and the snakes. After St. Patrick had been praying and meditating on a mountaintop for 40 days, he came down into a valley where he was attacked by snakes. This made him so angry that he drove all the snakes into the sea. And to this day, there are no snakes in Ireland.
'Tis true.
Hey, Shelley, are you okay? Why'd you stop moving? Reader, is it me? Or are we getting smaller again? Everything around us seems to be growing. Liam, is this more of your leprechaun magic? Stop fooling around right now.
Oh no, Lauren, it's not me. And you're not shrinking. You're sinking. Look, Shamrock's legs are manky, and he looks knackered from trying to move them.
I don't understand. What's manky? What's knackered?
Manky means very dirty, and knackered means tired. We must have wandered into a peat bog while we were talking.
A peat bog? I don't know what that is, but it doesn't sound or smell good. Yuck!
Ireland has lots of wetlands called peat bogs. Peat is formed when moss and other plants decay over thousands of years. They form a soggy mass beneath spiky grasses, like the ones all around us. Moss bogs can swallow up an animal whole. and rain can make the situation even worse. And it sure has been raining a lot recently. We need to get out quickly before it's too late.
But how? Reader, we're sinking quickly into the moss and grass. It's almost like quicksand. Don't move. The more I move, the faster Shelley and I seem to be sinking. Let's sit very, very still and see if we can think of a plan.
Lauren, Reader, Liam? I hate to disrupt your thinking, but I don't think we're alone in this bog either. I see some dark shapes moving all around us. Look, over there. Do you see them too?
Oh my, yes. I thought that might be a tree or a branch, but they're definitely moving on their own. They're bigger than we are, and look how odd they are. Their heads sit directly on top of their round bodies, without any neck at all. And their spindly legs and arms don't look like they could work on solid ground.
Uh-oh!
Uh-oh?
Yeah, I think we may have happened upon a rather large group of Bally Bugs, and they don't look happy at all to see us.
Bally Bugs? What are those?
Remember when I told you that Ireland was full of she, both good and bad? Well, Bally Bugs are she, and they're not the good kind. I've read that they are also called Peat Fairies because they live in the Peat Bogs, and they'll do anything to protect the bogs from intruders, like us.
Aye, I'm afraid you're right. The Bally Bugs keep watch in the Peat Bogs around Tir na Nog, watching for intruders who are trying to find the enchanted city.
Oh no! Reader, Reading Bug, Liam. It looks like they're coming right toward us. What are we going to do?
I don't know. Reader, can you help us figure out what to do? Our sheep are stuck in the muck. We're too far to jump to safety, and the scary Bally Bugs will be here in no time. What can we do?
Great idea, Reading Bug. Reader, while you're thinking of ways to get us out of this mess and escape the Bally Bugs, I'm going to pause our adventure for a brief message about today's sponsor. Don't go anywhere. The Reading Bug and I will be right back in just 1 minute. Today's episode of Reading Bug Adventures was sponsored by Bloomsbury Children's Books and their new book, Lola Dutch When I Grow Up, by Kenneth and Sarah Jane Wright.
Hooray! I finally got it!
What do you have, Reading Bug?
My very own copy of the second Lola Dutch picture book, Lola Dutch When I Grow Up. It's so beautiful, Lauren. It's got artwork from my favorite fabric designer, Sarah Jane Wright, and it's written by Kenneth Wright.
Oh, how great, Reading Bug! Lola Dutch is a really strong, independent girl, isn't she?
Oh, yes. Lauren, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Well, I'm pretty grown up already, but I suppose there's still room to dream. I want to be a famous singer and dancer. I think I have the singing part down, but I've never been a good dancer.
Aw, you can do it, Lauren.
What about you, Reading Bug?
Oh, I just can't decide. There are so many possibilities. I am a lot like Lola in Lola Dutch When I Grow Up. Lola wants to be an actress, an inventor, or maybe even a botanist. The possibilities are endless.
I bet you can be all of them, Reading Bug. With reading skills like yours, that is.
You're right, Lauren. Why choose? You can get your copy of Lola Dutch When I Grow Up from our independent bookstore at thereadingbug.com or at your own local independent bookstore.
And be sure to tune in to our extra special interview with Sarah Jane and Kenneth Wright on our Author Visit podcast at thereadingbug.com/authors. Thank you to Bloomsbury Children's Books for their support. And thank you for listening today. Oh, hello! Welcome back, reader. I'm really glad you rejoined the Reading Bug and me in Ireland as we continue our adventure to the enchanted city of Tir na Nog. Hey, don't laugh at me. You look pretty funny yourself, remember? We used one of the Reading Bug's 3 leprechaun wishes to shrink down to 1 foot tall so we could ride on these sheep. But leprechauns can be pretty tricky, can't they? Liam, the leprechaun that the Reading Bug caught in her Leprechaun Trap, also turned us both completely green. Your skin is green, your eyes are green, and even your hair is green too, reader. Mine is too. I know, we look awfully silly, thanks to the sneaky leprechaun.
That's right, you do look silly. But I'm afraid we've got more important things to worry about right now than your bright green appearance. Look!
Oh no. You're right, Reading Bug. We're still stuck in the peat bog that surrounds Tir na nog, and we've been spotted by the evil, scary Bally Bugs that protect it. They're heading this way, and if they catch us, they'll eat us for sure.
I'm afraid you're right. And even if they don't catch us, we'll sink into the muck and the mire. The goo around us is already up to our sheep's bellies.
Liam, is there any leprechaun magic that can help us out of this predicament?
No magic I know of, except...
Except what?
Hurry, tell us!
Well, except your wishes, Reading Bug.
My wishes? But if I make another wish now, I'll only have one more left.
That's right. But if the Bally Bugs get us, we'll all be out of luck and out of wishes. For good.
Reading Bug, what do you think? Is it time for us to use another wish?
I'm pretty sure I could just fly away, but I'd never leave you behind, Lauren and Reader. Of course I'll use a wish to get us out of this mess and away from the Bally Bugs.
And what about me? You're going to rescue me too, right?
Liam, you've caused us a lot of trouble in this adventure so far, but I'd never leave you behind either.
Oh, thank you, Reading Bug. Now, quick, they're almost here.
I'll grant your wish, Reading Bug, but remember, you have to ask in rhyme or it won't work. Me leprechaun magic only works if you can make it rhyme.
And careful of the words you use. Your last wish turned us this awful green color.
And not any kind of rhyme either. It has to be a limerick.
Oh my, oh me. This is really tough. With the Bally Bugs approaching, I just can't think straight. Reader, help me think of some rhymes. Quickly, what rhymes with stuck? Luck? Anything else?
Reading Bug, hurry.
Okay. Let's try this. In this peat bog, we're totally stuck. I wish it would dry, we could use some good luck. And if it's okay, make the Bally Bugs go away so we can float out of this muck. Liam, hurry, grant the wish now!
Okay, Bug, here we go. I'm granting you your second wish. Ready? Fulfiddly-fap!
Look! Reader, Reading Bug, it's working! The Bally Bugs have all turned around and are heading away from us now. Phew! That was a really close call.
We're not in the clear yet. You're still stuck in the peat bog with no way of getting out. Wait, look. The goop all around is starting to dry out and crack. Lauren, Reader, get your sheep moving so they don't get stuck in the quickly drying mud.
Seamus, Shelley, Shamrock, let's move. Reader, nudge your sheep to start moving, or else she'll be stuck in the dried mud for sure. Great work. We did it. Oh, that was a really close call. But your wish worked, Reading Bug, and we're out of danger. Thank you. And great job on your limerick, too. Your wish didn't have any side effects. It just made the Bally Bugs go away and the goopy peat bog dry up. Oh, wait. Just 1 second. I feel sort of funny. What about you, Reader? Reader? Reader! Look at you! You're starting to float!
Don't look now, Lauren. But you're starting to float too!
Whoa, you're right! I'm floating up off the back of my sheep, Seamus. Oh no! I can't stop it. I'm going to float away! Help! What's happening? Liam!
Lauren, Reader, hold on tight to your sheep or you'll float away into the sky like a balloon.
Reader, do what I do and wrap your arms tightly around your sheep so you don't float away. That's it. Great job. Liam, we're trying to help you. This was no time for a trick.
It wasn't me fault, I swear. It's just the tricky leprechaun magic. You said you wanted to be able to float out of the muck, didn't you? Sorry.
What are we going to do? I'm not sure I can hold on much longer. Reader, I know it's tough, but you need to keep holding on tight until we can think of a plan. Reader, think fast. What do you think we can do to keep from flying away?
Lauren, what do you do when you want to keep a balloon from flying away?
Papas?
Hey, Liam, we're not popping anything. I don't know, Reading Bug, tie it to something heavy?
Exactly. In order to keep you on the ground, we're going to need to make you heavier, Lauren. Look, there's some rocks scattered on the ground. Liam, if you can hand those up to Lauren and our reader friend, they can stick them in their pockets and weigh themselves down.
Great idea, Reading Bug. but we've got to move quickly. It's getting harder and harder to hang on.
Liam, we need your help. Now's your chance to show us that you're a good leprechaun and a good friend, and not just a sneaky trickster.
Aye, of course I'll help you. Here, Lauren, reach down and grab these rocks as I hand them up to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's working! It's working! Look, each time I stick another rock in my pocket, I come back down out of the air just a little bit. Thank you, Liam. I think that's enough. Now, hand some to Reader.
Just like Lauren, I need you to reach down to me and grab the rocks I pass to you. Once you've got one, stick it in your pocket. Got it? Great. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It worked! Reader, you're weighted down now and not floating away anymore. Just be sure to keep those rocks in your pockets, or away you'll fly. Thank you, Liam, for your help. We'd be floating off into the clouds if it weren't for you.
Of course, you'd never be floating in the first place, or green if it weren't for Liam either.
That's true. But thanks for coming to our rescue when we needed it.
You're very welcome. I've never really known any people before, and I've never befriended any bugs. But the three of you are really starting to grow on me.
Thanks, Liam. We're happy to be on this adventure with you too. But why don't we get out of this dark and scary, stinky peat bog? Ready? Let's go. Lauren, Reader, Liam, what are you waiting for?
I'm not sure. The sheep don't seem to want to move anywhere. Maybe they're scared after all that excitement with the Bally Bugs.
Well, we've got to get them moving. Who knows when those Bally Bugs might return? Liam, how can we calm the sheep and get them moving again?
Well, when I want the herd to move, I just call out to them kindly. Maybe with a wee bit of a song if I really need to convince them.
Song? We can do that, can't we, Reader? Follow my lead.
Shamrock and Shelly and Seamus, don't fret. We're counting on you, we've a ways to go yet. Relax, don't be scared, and just follow me to the kingdom of She in the hill by the sea.
To the kingdom of She in the hill by the sea.
It's called Tir No Nog, it's a magical place. The streets paved with gold, the skies filled with grace. Each day is a festival that none will forget, and the feasts that you eat are the most decadent.
And the feasts that you eat are the most decadent.
There'll be meadows of grass for you three to eat as soon as we get there, and then for a treat. When your tummy is full, you'll be able to rest and sleep through the night as the good fairies guest.
And sleep through the night as the good fairies guest.
And when you grow tired and want to go home, no more will you wander, no more will you roam. The shepherd who loves you will follow your bell and lead you back home to your bonny green dell.
And lead you back home to your bonny green dell.
So Shamrock and Shelly and Seamus, don't fret. We're counting on you, we've a ways to go yet. Relax, don't be scared, and just follow me to the kingdom of She in the hill by the sea.
To the kingdom of She in the hill by the sea.
Tir No Nog, Tir No Nog, it's like magic to me.
Lauren, Reader, it's working. Look, the sheep are starting to move forward again. Great job.
And not a moment too soon. Listen, I think I hear the Bally Bugs returning.
Quick, let's get out of this gloomy, muddy, stinky bog and get back on our way to Tir No Nog. It's getting late and the sun is beginning to set. Great teamwork, everyone. You were right, Liam. This is a difficult journey, and I wouldn't want to make it alone either. I'm glad we were able to come with you.
Thank you. Without you, I'd have been Bally Bog dinner for sure.
Liam, before we got stuck in the bog, you were telling us more about St. Patrick. And I'm curious to learn more. Can you tell us why people wear green on St. Patrick's Day?
Aye, we wear green to honour an ancient Irish custom. In the old days, the Irish burned branches with green leaves in March and spread the ashes on their fields in order to grow more crops and make them green. Green is also associated with all things Irish. Remember I told you that Ireland is also called the Emerald Isle? That's because it's so lush and green, just like emeralds. Shamrock, the three-leaved clovers all around us, are also a symbol of Ireland, and they are green as well. And now you and Reader can be Irish symbols too, given your bright green appearance.
Very funny, Liam. You said shamrocks have 3 leaves, but the one you gave us earlier had 4 leaves, didn't it?
Aye, shamrocks have 3 leaves, but a lucky clover, like the one I gave you, is different. 4-leaved clovers are very rare in nature. Because they are so rare, the Irish believe that anyone who finds a 4-leaf clover will be blessed with good luck.
I read in How to Build a Leprechaun Trap that according to the Irish legend, the 3 leaves of a shamrock represent hope, faith, and love, and the 4th leaf on a lucky clover represents luck. I've got one other fact about shamrocks for you. Not only are they a national symbol of Ireland, but they are also a very tasty treat for hungry ladybugs like me.
Just make sure you don't eat the lucky ones, Reading Bug. I have another question, Liam. What do leprechauns like yourself have to do with St. Patrick's Day?
Great question, Lauren. No one knows if St. Patrick ever ran across a leprechaun while he was building churches and schools all over Ireland, but he may have. The celebration of St. Patrick's Day has become a celebration of all things Irish. However, and if I do say so myself, there's nothing more Irish than leprechauns. No fairy is greener than we are. We leprechauns are a solitary group, but even we love a playful party, an Irish pride parade, and a comforting corned beef with cabbage. And that's why we all turn out to celebrate St. Patrick's Day one way or another.
Wait, Lauren, Reader, Liam, stop. What's that up ahead? Look.
Whoa, Seamus. What are you talking about, Reading Bug? I don't see anything.
Look carefully, Lauren. Straight in front of us, just before the large green hill. It's hard to see because the sun is setting behind, but I think it's a herd of wild horses. See? They're extremely big, and their fur looks to be very, very dark.
Oh, yes, I see them now, Reading Bug. There must be 20 of them at least.
Midnight black horses? Stomping and racing around the hill?
Yes, it appears so.
Well, I've got good news for you, and bad then. First the good. We've almost made it to Tiernan.
That is good news, Liam. Where is it?
Just beneath the hill there, which brings me to the bad news. Those aren't horses. They're pukas.
Pukas? What's that? Liam, you sound frightened.
I am. Lauren, Reading Bug, Reader. Pukas are the most feared she in all of Ireland. They often take the form of black horses who breathe dangerous blue flames and enjoy racing through the fields, tearing down fences and gates, scattering livestock and trampling crops. Because of all their misdeeds, they were once denied entry to Tiernan and have been circling it ever since, refusing to let other visitors through. If they catch you, it is said they'll run off with you on their back for a wild and dangerous all-night ride.
Oh, they sound just as scary as they look. Oh no, Lauren, Reader. I think they've seen us. All the pukas are beginning to gather together. And look, I can see the blue flames and smoke firing out of their noses and mouths.
Shelley, Shamrock, and Seamus are starting to get scared. They're shaking and starting to back up.
I'm shaking too.
If we're not careful, I think the sheep are going to run away. Shh, shh. They're there. It's okay.
I'm afraid we don't stand a chance of getting to the fairy kingdom on the other side. I'm truly sorry for bringing you on this dangerous journey just to turn around and head back home.
Reader, I think Liam is right. How can we possibly pass through a line of evil, fire-breathing magic horses? Our sheep are so frightened that I don't think there's any way we can talk them into trying to sneak past. And if we go without them, we're all so small that we'll probably be trampled by the puka's heavy horse hooves.
Or burned to toast by their fiery breath.
Liam, was this another trick? Was it all part of an elaborate escape plan? You've put us all in grave danger.
This was not a trick, Lauren, I promise. I didn't believe the rumours about the pukas, and I'd never knowingly put yous in danger. After this adventure together, I know yous are kind and mean me no harm. I consider yous me friends. Please believe me. If you'd like, we can turn around and head back to safety. I'll find another way, on my own, to get past the pukas to Tirnano. You don't need to risk your lives for a wee one like me. But there might still be a way for us all to get to the fairy kingdom. Reading Bug, remember that you still have one more wish.
Use my last wish? I don't know, Liam. There were so many other things I wanted to wish for. Besides, I don't think I can even think of a wish that will take us all safely past these evil, angry horse fairies. If it were just me, I'd fly over the heads and fiery breath of the pukas in order to get to the enchanted hill behind. But I can't think of a limerick that would get us all over there together. And we're almost out of time anyway. Look, the pukas are racing toward us. Lauren, Peter, Liam, quick. Let's turn these sheep around and run.
Wait, Reading Bug. If flying is the best way to get past the pukas, then there is a way, I think. And you wouldn't even need to use your last wish. Reader and I can float, remember? We just need to take these stones out of our pockets.
But what about Liam and the sheep? It doesn't do us any good if we can't get Liam over the pukas. And we can't leave our poor sheep behind. We promised to get them home safely.
Well, I'm pretty sure Reader and I can lift Liam with us, but we will need to leave the sheep behind. We won't float if we try to lift them up too. If we give them a head start, I think they can run to safety and hide, especially if we're distracting the pukas. What do you think? Hurry, we need to make a decision now.
Okay. Reader, what do you think? Are you sure? Okay, let's do it.
Shelley, Shamrock, Seamus, run as fast as you can. Quickly now, find a place to hide, and we'll keep the pukas from chasing you.
I'm so sorry to have to leave you like this, but it's the only hope we have to escape. Thank you so much for getting us across Ireland. We'll never forget your help.
Yes, thank you for all your help, my dear friends. I hope you find your way back home.
Now run! That's it, run! I sure hope they make it home okay on their own.
Quickly, Reader. We've got to keep moving before the pukas get here. Take the stones out of your pockets one at a time until you start floating again. Don't remove them all. You don't want to float off into the sky. That's it. Good. Whoa, here I go too. Look, we're floating, Reader.
Quickly, grab Liam's hands. The pukas are almost here.
Reach down, Reader, and grab Liam's outstretched hand. Great. Liam, we've got you. Hold on tight.
He's not moving. Lauren, Reader, Liam's not lifting up off the ground. What's happening? The pukas are going to catch all of us for sure.
The Reading Bug is right, Reader. Liam is too heavy for us to lift. Quickly and carefully reach down and pull more stones out of your pockets. Just like a hot air balloon, we need to lighten our load so we can fly. Great!
It's working! But this is going to be close. The pukas are here!
Liam, lift your legs up!
Ah!
We made it!
And not a second too soon. Look! The pukas are really mad. They're rearing their front legs up into the sky. Their yellow eyes look even angrier, and they're blasting the air with their fiery breath. But we're too high for them to reach us.
They didn't catch us, and we distracted them long enough for our sheep to escape to safety. Great work, everyone.
That was close. You're all incredibly brave. I can't believe that worked.
That was close. We've left the pukas behind now, so just sit back, Lauren, Reader, and Liam, and enjoy the flight. We'll be at Tirnanog in no time.
I think you're right, Reading Bug. Look below us. The landscape has turned from dark and frightening, back where we encountered the pukas, to bright and magical. There's a rainbow arching over the sky above us, and the grass below is emerald green. There are gardens filled with flowers that are every color of the rainbow. And over there is a beautiful river with water so clear that I can see the sparkling stones on the bottom.
Oh, yes! They look like precious stones. Emeralds, rubies, and diamonds.
By the river, I see a group of beautiful merrows basking in the golden sunlight. Merrows are Irish she who live in the sea. They don't have fishtails like a mermaid, but they get their ability to swim from the red feathered caps they wear on their heads. We're here, me friends. We made it to Tir na Nog.
It's incredible. It's beautiful. It's magical. And look at all the she coming out of their homes and the side of the hill to look at us. There's so many of them here. But Liam, I think we may have a problem.
A problem?
Yes. How are we supposed to land? We're floating above Tir na Nog, but if we can't find a way to get down to the ground, we're going to float right on past. We could find a soft spot to drop you, but then Reader and I would float off into the sky.
No way! I would never have made it here without you. I'm not leaving you, and I'm certainly not going to let you float away. We either make it into the She Kingdom together, or not at all.
That's very kind of you, Liam. But what we need now are ideas for how to get down onto the ground. Do you have any? Reader, what about you?
What if we all flapped our arms a bit? It works for the birds.
If we flap our arms, we'll drop you, Liam.
Oh, right. Don't do that. What we really need is a bit of good luck.
That's it! Lauren, Liam's four-leaf clover. Do you still have it?
Sure, I still have it, but I'm not sure how it's going to help us. Here, it's right here in my pocket. Whoa! Wow! What was that? That gust of wind came out of nowhere.
Yes, it's blowing us right towards that tree. A stroke of good luck, don't you think? Just grab onto the branch as we pass, and we'll be able to stop right here.
You're right, Reading Bug. That sure was lucky. But do you really think the clover had something to do with it? Reader, Liam, get ready. Once we reach the tree, you'll need to grab a hold of its branches. 1, 2, 3, now!
Got it!
Great! Reader, hold on tight. We're still in danger of floating away if we let go. Now, quickly and carefully climb on down.
Made it! Now, fill your pockets again with these stones and, Lauren, Reader, Liam, look.
There are she everywhere, surrounding us and staring. Reader, hurry. Finish stuffing your pockets. One of the she, dressed in a magnificent gown and crown, is coming right toward us, and she does not look happy.
That's the powerful She Queen, ruler of Tir na Nog. Be careful. If she doesn't like you, she might just turn you into some kind of animal, or worse.
Turn us into animals?
Silence! Who are these she who have entered Tinarnag? You look like a leprechaun.
Aye.
But I've never seen wee green she such as yourselves. Who are ye? Are you good she or bad? If you were able to get past the pukas to enter Tinarnag, you must be bad she.
No, we are good, I promise. Your Majesty, my name is Lauren, and this is the Reading Bug and our reader friend. And this is our new friend, Liam Lanigan. We are on an adventure to find you here in Tir na Nog, but the two of us are not she at all. We are actually humans.
Silence. Humans? Impossible. You're wee. You're bright green. You can fly. And besides, a leprechaun would never befriend a human. A leprechaun knows better than to trust a human.
Guards, capture these intruders and turn them into skunks!
Skunks?
No, please!
Silence!
Your Majesty, wait. 'Tis true. These are humans, and they are also my friends. Their size and green colour is due to a wee bit of leprechaun magic and mischief. You see, this tiny bug trapped me, and I granted her 3 wishes, as is customary. But I was working to trick them, knowing that I'd never get here to Tir na Nog without help. Along our way, they've shown loyalty and bravery and friendship, and they're the only reason I made it past the Bally Bugs and pukas. I'd be tricking you now if I said I didn't consider them me true friends. Turn me into a smelly skunk if you must, but please let me friends go.
Incredible. A friendship between humans and a leprechaun.
And a bug.
And a bug. Of course, yes.
Leprechaun,
You know that humans are not allowed in Tir na Nog, do you not?
Aye.
And you know that showing humans the way to our enchanted she kingdom is punishable by banishment?
Aye.
Humans, Bug, you've made quite the impression on this wee leprechaun. You may stay. Now as for you, Liam.
Oh no, is she going to punish poor Liam? We need to do something.
For your punishment,
Yes, Your Majesty?
you will make me a new pair of shoes. Mine are worn and dirty and not worthy of a queen. I've been in search of a royal cobbler, and I'd like you to stay here in Tir na Nog forever.
Oh, yes. Yes, of course. At your service, Your Majesty. I can get to work right away.
Lauren, that's not a punishment at all. I read that leprechauns love making shoes. And they're very good at it, too. Way to go, Liam. You made it. You get to stay in Tir na Nog forever.
We made it. Thank you for your help, friends. I could not have done it without you. That's the truth.
He's right, Lauren. You and your friends have made it to Tir na Nog too. You have shown kindness and bravery, and therefore, even though you be human, I am permitting you to stay on in Tir na Nog with us forever as well. You will never grow old here. You will remain just as you are.
Forever? Oh, Your Majesty, that's incredibly kind of you to offer, but I'm afraid we must decline. You see, we love visiting new places and making new friends on our adventures. But our family and our old friends at home are more valuable to us than even a pot of leprechaun gold. Right, reader? We've had an amazing adventure, but I think it's about time we use some magic of our own, hop back into the book bag, and head for home.
I understand. Thank you for visiting us today, and safe travels. And if I may ask you a small favor, please do not share the secrets of Tir na Nog or how to get here with anyone.
Oh, but wait. Reading Bug, before you go, you still have one last wish.
A wish?
Yes. As is customary, I granted this wee bug 3 wishes for having captured me. She's already used 2 to get us to Tir na Nog without incident.
I see. Well then, Bug, before ye go, what shall your wish be?
Oh, there are so many things I might wish for. I've been thinking about them all trip. Reader, if you had 3 wishes, what would you wish for? Oh me, oh my, so many wonderful choices. But I really can't leave Ireland without making the one wish that will help put my mind at ease. Liam, here I go. Our sheep, Shelley, Seamus, and Shamrock, are out wandering astray far from their flock. Please send them back home so they're not all alone. Please, Liam, grant this wish and don't balk.
Your wish is for your sheep friends to find their way home safely?
Yes, they did so much for us. It's the least we can do.
What a wonderful and unselfish wish. Liam, you have found yourself loyal and true friends. I hope you will pay them back in kind.
Of course, Your Majesty. No leprechaun trickery this time. Fo fiddly fap! Your wish has been granted.
Thank you, Liam.
And in return for your unselfish act, Reading Bug, let me use a bit of she magic to return your friends to their normal size and color before your adventure ends today.
Dariax!
Reader, I think it's working. Look, Liam and the she queen and the she all around us are shrinking as we grow taller and taller. And look, your green color is fading away. Thank you, thank you. It's so nice to be back to our old selves.
Reader, Lauren, you both look pretty good. Still a little green, but not too bad.
Reading Bug, that was a really generous thing you did for Shelley, Seamus, and Shamrock. It's really nice knowing they're safe at home with their families.
And I'm eager to get back home to our families too. Aren't you, Reader? Liam, thank you for such a wonderful adventure today. I'm so glad to have met you.
Me too. I'm pleased to call you all my friends. And if ever you need a wee bit of leprechaun luck, just grab a hold of me 4-leaf clover.
You mean we can keep it?
I'm in Tir na Nog now, thanks to you. Every day is a lucky day for me.
Remember, Lauren, Reader, and Reading Bug, You have an open invitation to come visit us whenever you want to.
Thank you.
Look, reader, the reading bug is opening her book bag, and it's getting bigger and bigger, big enough to fit us all inside.
What a wonderful Irish adventure. But now I'm afraid it's time to head for home. Are you ready? Hop 3 times with me, then into my book bag. Here we go. 1 hop, 2 hops, 3 hops, and we're in.
We've had a big adventure within our book bag, and I think we saved the day. We'll see you next time. Goodbye, book bag. Now it's time to fly away.
Look, reader, the magical land of Tir na Nog is disappearing from our view, with Liam and all the happy she waving and dancing as we leave. The jewel-lined rivers are just a sparkle below us, and we're floating away on the rainbow that we swept in on. That was an incredible, unique, and exciting adventure, wasn't it, reader? Who could have guessed that the Reading Bug's Leprechaun Trap would lead us to a wild ride through Ireland today? I'll never forget the beautiful green hills of the Emerald Isle, or Liam and his tricky leprechaun magic.
Me either. You both looked extremely silly when you turned green from head to toe. I'll also never forget the scary Bally Bugs or pukas, or the kind and generous she queen.
Reader, what parts of today's adventure were the most memorable for you? Will you draw illustrations of all the things we saw and did on our adventure?
If today's adventure was as fun for you as it was for me, and you want to learn more about Ireland, leprechauns, or other she, you can read any of the books in my book bag. A complete list can be found at thereadingbug.com/adventures. Lauren, reader, look, we've made it safely back.
You're right, we have. And not a moment too soon. That was a fun adventure, but I'm eager to get back home to my family, aren't you? Thanks for your help today, reader. You helped make some great rhymes when it mattered most. And you were quick thinking and brave when we encountered the Bally Bugs and pukas. We couldn't have done it without you.
When you're a reader, you're a leader. You're ready to learn about everything as you grow. You'll show this world that you can be anything. You could write a book or fly a plane, build a house with a giant crane. Whatever you do, one thing will be true. There's nothing you can't do. You can see it through just by being you. 'Cause you're a reader, you're a leader. You're ready to learn about everything as you grow. You'll show this world that you can be anything. You could sing your way into a Broadway show. Don't let anyone tell you no. Whatever you do, one thing will be true. There's nothing you can't do. You can make your dreams come true just by being you.
Thank you for joining us on our adventure today. I can't wait to see the illustrations you draw. So long. The Reading Bug and I will see you next time.
Bye-bye.
It's a Reading Bug adventure. There's lots of fun in store. Just inside our book bag, there's new places to explore. Grab your crayons and paper and your imaginations too. The Reading Bug and I can't wait to share our trip with you.
Today's episode of Reading Bug Adventures was sponsored by Bloomsbury Children's Books and their new book, Lola Dutch When I Grow Up, by Kenneth and Sarah Jane Wright. Thank you to Bloomsbury Children's Books for their support. And thank you for listening today. I'm Lauren Savage, and today's adventure was an original story written by Diane and Brandon Savage. This episode was performed by me, Chloe Savage, and our special guests Donal Noonan and Julie Beckham, with original music by me, Ross Gruet, and Alexa Thanos. Sound mixing and mastery was done by Resonate Recordings. The Reading Bug is a family-owned independent bookstore in California, and we are passionate about educating, entertaining, and engaging children of all ages. Learn more about us at thereadingbug.com and our personalized subscription box service at readingbugbox.com. And please support passion, expertise, and creativity in children's literature by continuing to shop with us or other local independent booksellers. Thank you. Goodbye.